Man, this video right here is about this dude, um, Freeze is it? That's his name on YouTube. This pimp guy, so-called pimp, man. His his pimp partner, well, quote unquote pimp partner, low key, he really acting, make me think is his butt buddy, butt brother. Sinful to P passed away, respect to the dead, because you supposed to, I guess, I think that's a Bible verse, you're supposed to respect the dead or whatever. So I ain't gonna talk too, crazy about Sinful to P. I got videos already I expressed years ago about how I feel about them dudes, him and Freeze, all that fake pimping and all that BS. But he on here after this man done died, on here arguing with the Sinful the so-called P, arguing with his family about how they did his funeral. Man, hold on, let me play this. I watched some of the real video, but this a little short he had posted. I get, and this Freeze posted this. Like, let me start.
You never even seen Philip as Sinful to P. That's like
Okay,
a
but
alternate
that's
character
who
or
he was
personality
though. That's who he was though. That's
to
who
you
he was.
guys.
No.
Listen to this nigga. That's what he was though. He arguing with this nigga. His brother said, "We never even seen this nigga as no Sinful to P, nigga." But that's what he was though.
To
To
you guys.
himself. To
No.
him. This is the bottom line. It ain't about you. It ain't about me. It's about him. And what he definitely would not have wanted was for y'all to do something and not even have a damn
Look how he
obituary
pointing.
yet.
Look how he was pointing like a girl. For y'all, that's how women do, dog. And talking about what he wouldn't have wanted, have a obituary for him, and man, what?
Listen to me. Just think about what your brother would want. Just stop for a minute and think about what he would want. Can you honestly say that the way y'all handle things, he would have approved of it? Honestly.
I can honestly say with the funds that we had available,
No. It ain't about that.
we
Because
would have
funds
we
wasn't an issue.
did.
Funds
No, it
wasn't an
was
issue
an
because if
issue on
funds
our
was an
part.
issue, listen
Yes,
to
it
me.
was.
If funds,
Look how he doing his hand, putting his fingers and popping his hand like that. That's girl stuff, bro. This nigga freezes it, acting straight up feminine.
if funds was an issue, y'all wouldn't have got him back from Canada. So funds wasn't no issue.
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there.
Estimated hold time.
Man, this dude freezes it is straight disrespectful, man. How is you arguing with this with Sinful to P's family about how they bury him? Because they had a, I see what they say, they had a private funeral for the family, you know what I mean? These people, because I seen Sinful to P, I used to watch some of Sinful to P videos. He was funny. And he used to be, when he used to be arguing with people, even though Dr. BOA ate him up, Dr. BOA ate him up, dog. Simple couldn't even come back after that one. But I seen him getting at people. Simple, him and Charleston White went at it, and Simple was acting like I don't want to get this video shut down. They be so sensitive if you say anything about the homosexuality and stuff like that. But he was acting like a homosexual. Sinful to P. He kept making his voice seem like a girl and hey man and all that. You know what I mean? But I'm just giving y'all, telling y'all who the character is. Sinful to P. Look him up. But he, in his video, he had said that his mama and it was Jehovah's Witness or something like that. You know, and Jehovah's Witnesses handle funerals different. But the main thing of what I'm saying is, how you arguing with this nigga about how they buried their brother? Even if you sent them money and helped them get his body back, because the nigga was in Canada when he died. Even if you sent money to help bring him back to Chicago, still you ain't got no rights to be arguing with this nigga about how they buried their brother. You know, you acting like you this nigga wife or something. That's how he act. That's why it made me think them boys was sausage boys. Like them niggas was sausage booty boys. Them niggas was booty brothers. Dog, you all here arguing with this nigga family, acting like a wife. I seen niggas girlfriends act like that when they man died. Be arguing about how the funeral was and what you talking about the obituaries. They didn't have obituaries. Nigga, even the brother just said, man, our funds wasn't for all that. You know what I mean? We did what we could. We did it for our family. And I watched some of the big video, the whole video. The brother like, man, we don't even know you. Like, we don't know you like that. This nigga Freeze on there talking about his, bringing up their mother's death. Yeah, your mother died and your mother was in debt, man. You being real disrespectful, man. And you lucky sinful little brother who was on there talking ain't no street dude, bro. Because, man, they'd take it to you, man. A real street dude would take it to you for that stuff you saying, man. You being real disrespectful. Speaking on his mother's death and all that. The little brother like, man, you never even met my mother. I have met her. This is his Freeze. I have met her. I met her before. He like, man, you ain't never met my mama, man. Talking about she in debt and all. She was in debt when she died because they went to school, went to college, and she in debt for us going to college. He said, man, she wanted us to go to college. That was her thing. She was happy we went to college. He said she was in debt because my brother kept going to prison. You know, I watched the video, man, and Freeze on there arguing. You out of line because a real person that be in them streets ain't about to argue with you about his mama, his dead brother, none of that, man. But somebody there come see you, man. Put that iron to you or put them feet in them boots to you, man. You out of line for that, man. You acting like a girlfriend. You acting like an angry girlfriend, man. You acting like you was that man's sinful P wife, man. You very out of line for that, man. Talking about his obituary and all that, man. Go throw your own funeral. If y'all want to have a memories for him and you want to do it the way you want to do it, go do it. Go rent a hall. Have all them pimps come through there. All them, you know, them homosexuals. The pimps will always remind me of homosexuals. Go have that funeral with them, and y'all go have a pimp party. And then you can make up obituary. You got pictures of him all off the internet. You can make up your own obituary. You say you known him so much. Which that brother like, man, we don't even know you, man. You know, but since you known him so much, since you known him in the pimp game, because you ain't growed up with that man, since you know him so much, go throw your own funeral and make your own obituary. You man, I got so many homeboys that died, man, and all that. You think I would go to their family and tell them they ain't do his funeral right? Man, I done cut my man's hair for their funeral while they dead, man. My people, they called me when my homeboys died. So I done been a part, but you think I'm gonna be, man, they ain't doing right. He had an outfit on. He should have had a suit on and get on the internet and argue with his family and all. That's disrespectful, man. You don't know them people like that, man. I got people, how they do funeral. Some of my homeboys' funerals I ain't even go to, dog. You know what I mean? So what is you arguing about because you couldn't come to his funeral? I remember my mans, how they died the way I wanted to at times. Some of my homeboys' funerals I didn't go to because sometimes I just ain't feel like going to a funeral. sometimes I ain't like the people that my homeboys was involved with, so I wouldn't go, and sometimes I just like ain't feel like going to funerals. But I'm not about to be arguing with their families and saying they ain't doing right. Man, y'all, your sister ain't do this right, and your sister ain't do that right. Y'all should watch that video where he talking to the brother, man, on there arguing about this man's brother and his funeral and his mama, man. I ain't gonna make this video long, but I just wanted to say, freeze you out of line, man. You acting like a girl, man. You acting feminine. On there popping your fingers and pointing your fingers. That ain't cool, man. I don't care if I was a pimp. I'm gonna be a masculine pimp. I ain't about to be feminine, man. That's feminine. Pointing your finger and all that, talking all with your hand and doing all that, acting like a girl. Boo boo. That's basically what you doing, like how I see little girls do, man. You acting feminine, dog. And you out of line, man. Cause that's their family. They grew up Jehovah's Witness, man. They don't want no pimps, all that is funeral. Just like his brother said, we didn't even know that man that's sent for the P. We know him as Philip. They don't want no pimps, all that. They funeral around them. They ain't praying, grow up like that. That's Sinful to P. That's why I ain't used to agree with Sinful to P like that. Because I could tell he wasn't even raised like that. He was carrying on. His mama raised him up in church and stuff like that. That's why he used to always be quoting Bible verses and all that. And then he suddenly died. Like, how did he even die? Did he take that one medical decision? I don't know, because he used to be trying to act like he was so clean and eating fruit and drinking water on his videos. Other than pimping, he should have did some research on his body for real. Probably fell victim to that mind play that was going on in 2020 and all that, and fell victim to that. You can't say what it was, but the one thing that went around, that flu, and people, when it made that medical decision and got that one thing, then they stab you. When they stab you in the arm, you know what I mean, and inject something in you. And I don't know, did he do that? Because he just dropped out the blue. The Most High probably took him, because you live calling yourself sinful, but you always quoting Bible scriptures and all that, and playing around with the Most High, playing with the Creator. But however he died, this video ain't gonna be about that. You know what I mean? But that's weird how he just passed. And then here you come along, probably ain't even been knowing this man 10 years. Manning probably somewhere, and here you come along arguing with his family about how they buried him. Man, you to play with some of the people I know that died, and you would have been talking to their mama about their mama dying and what she was in debt, telling her business all on the internet, and talking about how they buried her brother and how they buried her, and you helped with some money. Man, people I know would have broke your jaw. Broke your jaw. Even worse, people I know would have, like with Omar, when they had the Tommy Davidson on there, and he asked Fred Berry in the crowd, "Hey, what would he say? And what would happen if you come to my house and the security find you at my gate, like you trying to break in my gate?" And nigga said, "You probably get sprayed." You would have got sprayed, man. Playing around with the wrong people, talking about they family business all on the internet, man. And then I seen people in the comments talking about the brother look like a sissy and that. When I watched the video, hey man, he don't look like that. He don't look like he no homosexual. And he was being very polite, man, for that stuff you were saying, Freeze. Cause you couldn't have played with the people I know, man. I don't even know how many homeboys I got that's dead, and I don't care if I agree with their funeral or disagree. I never even thought to even disagree or care. I just go pay my respects, however. And if a family, like my homeboy, he died, my man Wet. When he died, his family had a funeral they ain't invite nobody to like that. You know what I mean? Did we complain? Man, when I seen his mama and them, man, I took them gifts over there, man. You know, here y'all go. You respect the family and went head on. And Wet been my man's way longer than you knew some Sinful to P. I ain't go to his mom and be like, hey, how y'all gonna have a funeral and don't invite none of us, man? And said, man, we went and took stuff to the family and paid our respect, man. You know, and got out of there, man. Man, you a clown for that, man, Freeze. That's why I made videos about you before, man. I'ma tag you in this too, man. You a clown for that, man. You out of line, bro, and you acting like that you was that man's girlfriend, man.